I like it. That's a good hit. They pay life down to 11. Help Collector in play. Goblin in play. Why would they pay life? What's the spare mana for? Interesting. Let's give our guy flying. And I believe lethal. GG. RIP. That is a... Hey everybody, welcome back and thanks for taking the time to watch Hello Good Game. Today we have the number 3 ranked deck within Magic the Gathering Arena by Bouncer. Again, taking Mythic rank number 3 within this lovely November, utilizing Auras, which focuses around the one and the only Kor Spiritdancer A02, and it gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to it. Whenever you cast an aura spell, you may draw a card. So not only does it become quite strong quite quickly, but it will help the draw. You know, you continue to draw more low CMC auras to play, and then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But it does need a little bit more than that to survive and win matches. We have to protect it as well. We need to not only make sure that it survives, but we need to make sure that it can get the damage in through some form of evasion. Within this deck, we will primarily be using flying, plus we have some forms of removal to take care of our opponent's blockers. So, you know, the Spiritdancer is absolutely amazing, but what's the best thing that you can attach to the Spiritdancer? Well, we move up to all that glitters, another 2 CMC, an enchantment aura. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. So obviously all that glitters is an enchantment. It will trigger itself. So if only you control a creature and they play all that glitters onto it, and it happens to be the Spiritdancer, it's going to get +3/+3 and draw you a card. That's really good for 2 mana, but it gets better than that. We have not only you know, artifacts and enchantment auras in the deck, but we have enchantment creatures as well. Like Alseid of Life's Bounty, an enchantment creature for 1 with lifelink. It is a 1/1. We can pay 1 to sacrifice it, giving another target artifact, or sorry, enchantment or enchantment creature that we control. No, sorry, just creature or enchantment that we control. Protection from the color of our choice until the end of turn. So this is great for protecting your Spiritdancer from removal, or your Lurrus, whatever you need to protect from removal. It's great. It's also really good if you need to get a hit in and your opponent only has 1 color in blockers. So, you know, even if they own 2 colors, if they share a color, it will still work. So you can use Alseid of Life's Bounty to give your attacker, your Spiritdancer, protection, and then, you know, obviously that creature cannot block the creature with protection if it's of the chosen color. So that's pretty cool. So the Alseid of Life's Bounty is both an offensive creature, allowing you to attack through blockers, that form of evasion that we mentioned, plus it can protect you, which is a really cool. Speaking on protection, we do have 3 copies of Selfless Savior in the main board, 1 additional in our sideboard here, another 1/1. Sacrifice Selfless Savior, another target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. So, you know, if there's any field wipes, we can easily protect our most important creature. 9 times out of 10, that's going to be our Spiritdancer. And the great thing about Alseid and Selfless Savior, they're very cheap, and we can replay them later because they're sacrifice effects through our Lurrus of the Dream Den. Now, this is our companion within the deck. We have a very low curve CMC wise. We're talking about an average of 1.5, which is about as low as it gets. So Lurrus is a 3/2 with lifelink. Obviously, we do have to follow the deck building rule through his companion status, and each permanent card in your starting deck has to have a converted mana cost of 2 or less. That's easy. We just talked about the average converted mana cost here. It's very light, and where Lurrus shines is during each of your turns, you may cast 1 permanent spell with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. We will be protecting our big baddie Spiritdancer, like I mentioned, with the Savior, with Alseid of Life's Bounty. When we sack to protect, they burned their removal. We get to go primarily, hopefully, anyways, and then we can just replay either Alseid or a Savior from the grave with Lurrus, and then we've got more protection for their next attempt at removal. We do have, you know, a little bit of more forms of removal and disruption in the form of Heliod's Punishment. This is really cool because it's an aura. It's going to trigger the Spiritdancer's draw. It doesn't trigger the +2/+2 because the punishment won't be attached to it. When it enters the battlefield, equip it to a target creature, obviously one that your opponent controls. It can't attack or block, and its activated abilities are void. It can tap to remove a counter from it, and it has 4 counters on it, so it will have to tap itself to remove a counter 4 times until the punishment is then sacrificed, and they'll get their creature back. But it's enough to hold on the game because, like I mentioned, we're so aggro, they're not going to get to turn 6, you know, at all. As far as other forms of disruption, I guess you could clarify Hushbringer as this, or categorize it. It's a 1/2 with flying and lifelink. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. Gruul is everywhere. The Great Henge is around as well within Gruul, so it's a great way to shut down a couple of those things. You can shut down the draw from the Henge. You can shut down the Pelt Collector comes to mind. So anything with an ETB, Hushbringer is going to deal with that, and it can 100% win you games. That's it for our disruption. The rest of the deck is pure aggro. The Cartouche of Solidarity, this is great. It gives the creature +1/+1 and first strike, which is awesome because we also have vigilance within the deck, so we combine the two, and that's really nice. Not only that, but it'll create a 1/1 with vigilance for us as well. We have the Blessing. I think this is a form of protection that we didn't talk about. Instant speed for 1. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's an enchantment creature or an enchanted creature, it will also gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. So, you know, this is just a great form of protection at instant speed. Unfortunately, it can't be replayed with Lurrus. So we talked about the first strike through Solidarity. We also have Vigilance through Sentinel's Eyes, 3 copies of this. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1, and again has Vigilance. We can escape it from the grave, so we don't even have to replay it with Lurrus, which is cool. Just exiling 2 other cards from our grave. Make sure to primarily try to exile lands or, you know, things that you're not going to be replaying with Lurrus. Moving forward, we do have the Cartouche of Knowledge. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying. So, you know, that's absolutely amazing. Not only will we get to draw, but we get a form of evasion. So if that goes on to our Spiritdancer, it gets +3/+3. We draw 2 cards and it gets flying. So, you know, that's just a 6 stack up there. We talked about everything else here except for Adanto Vanguard. Now this is great in control matchups. It's a 1/1. It gets +2/+2, +2/+0, sorry, as long as it's attacking, and we can pay 4 life to give it indestructible. Similar to the Seasoned Hallowed Blade, except it doesn't have the 3 toughness, or 3 power, sorry, on defense. And, you know, we don't have to discard the card. Instead, we pay 4 life to give it indestructible. So a little bit similar, a little bit different. That's the deck. We've got 11 planes, 2 islands, 4 fortresses, and 4 fountains. Of course, we do play traditional today, so incorporating the sideboard, and I really encourage you guys, if you're beginners, to give traditional a shot. We've got an additional copy of Selfless Savior, 1 miscast for 1 at instant speed, counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller pays 3. 2 copies of Spell Pierce, also a 1-drop at instant speed, counter non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. A Grafdigger's Cage for 1 artifact, creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield, shuts down our own Lurrus, but that's okay, we don't rely on it too heavily, and players can't cast spells from their graveyards or libraries, of course. 2 copies of Apostle of Purifying Light, a 2/1 cleric, protection from black. We can pay 2 to exile target card from a graveyard. That's the key component there. We also have 3 copies of Baffling End, an enchantment, taking care of a creature with converted mana cost 3 or less until it leaves the battlefield, in which case they'll get a 3/3 green dino with trample. 2 additional Hushbringers and 2 Dovin's Vetoes at instant speed for 2, countering target spell that cannot be countered, which is pretty cool. The Veto can't be countered, that is, and will counter whatever they're doing that's not a creature. So that's that. Your general strategy, I think I've outlined it fairly competently. It's to play your Spiritdancer, protect your Spiritdancer, and smash your opponent in through forms of evasion. That's that easy peasy lemon squeezy. You guys are going to get the feel for this deck in just a few matches played, and you know, it's got an incredibly high win rate. Bouncer took it to Mythic rank number 3, and I'm climbing to the top 1500th with it within the next couple of days. So again, thank you for your time and attention. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to a friend if you found any value, and of course support financially if you can afford to do so on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and our Amazon link. Do your Christmas shopping there. We'll gain 3%, and we will thank you so much. So again, I really appreciate just your time and attention. Take care, enjoy the video, and watch to the end so you don't miss out on some really exciting news. I believe. All right, we're playing the most busted deck, in my opinion, in Standard that has literally ever existed. And let's see how we do. Mythic Meebo, I believe, is who we're playing as. Check her out. She's on Twitch every day. And we don't want to play it too early, is the thing, really. So let's keep the blessing up, and then we can glitter next turn. It's a hard deck to beat. Admittedly, though, I just started playing with it. Priest can make a sack. I don't care. Let's just kill the abilities of it. Get that hit in. We still hold up our blessing. Ain't nobody sacking nothing. I guess Yasharn could be really cool in Historic, right? Because, you know, typically we're not seeing a lot of sacrifice in Standard, but Historic is riddled with it. It's unpleasant. I was like, why is it targeting? My mouse has just been weird. Just my computer in general. All right. Awkward. The vigilance here is real nice. All right, they're more inclined to block the 5/5 with vigilance. So the question now becomes, do we hold up the blessing? Or do we go wide? I think we go wide and be vulnerable for a turn. That way we can just sack this Alseid as a sack instead of our equipped ones. Alright. The Butcher and a claim. Nice. Claim the first one's our kryptonite here. We're gonna have to sack this anyway, so we may as well get the kill on the Butcher. And then we lose it. Cry. I'd say that's game. Claim the Firstborn is this deck's absolute kryptonite. It is a very nasty, nasty combo. And that's why it's always a good reminder to kind of spread your threat if you can. Because if we would have stacked all that threat, right, we would have been not in a good position. We can't allow this to hit. They have another creature here to sack. We're screwed. Yeah, that's just so much value in one turn with the Priest. I don't know if you guys have been following my channel for any length of time. When the Priest was standard legal, I think I almost had a brain aneurysm. Seriously. It's like... I have PTSD just going there now. You know, I'm just gonna keep trading with stuff. And, you know, hopefully that helps. They could remove this here. I mean, they've got 4 cards in hand. It's unlikely that they don't have anything, to be honest, but at a certain point, when you're in the hole, it's just like, start throwing those Hail Marys. Maybe one of them connects. Oh, yeah, baby. Nice. Big woofs. Okay, let's pack it up. There's no need. Let's try all that again. And And we need to protect against Claim the Firstborn. The cage. I guess I won't zoom in, so I have to go to old man mode. Cards and graveyards and levers can't enter the battlefield. So this is good for the escape on some of their cards. Purifying Light. Protection from blacks, not bad. Exiling card from a graveyard. Everything's black. The Hushbringer might be relevant as well, but if they're running Kroxa, that's bad news. A minute 30 left. As soon as I turn it on, she runs. That's hilarious. You know, I like the dog a little bit. As far as what we're dropping, I think the punishment was bad because they're just going to sack their own creatures, and then we're not getting any value from that. I think the Vanguard is good. Curious Obsession might not be the right route because they have Claim the Firstborn, and now that's what's been pissing me off. We have 59 seconds left. Dun 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 dun. Claim the Firstborn, I hate you. It's a really cheap cast though, so it's like there's very few things that can stop that. I mean, a miscast for one. Spell Pierce, that feels so awkward. I do not want to run Spell Pierce. Let's drop our Obsessions and, you know, maybe the protection can come through. It's like she knows when I turn the camera on. That's Miss Maya and her cat wheel if you're unfamiliar. Limited edition pet. First Strike, Death Touch, Vigilance, much like your Questing Beast, just a few less heads. Keeping the hand... or sorry, playing first, then keeping the hand. Hashtag distracted. Right? This cat distracts me all day long, you guys. No jokes to be had. I hate you, John's Sacrifice. Why are you doing this to me? That wasn't the right Hallowed Fountain. I got a bad feeling from it. Maybe we can trade with the cat here. Hey, I'm fine with that. That must mean they have a way to replay it. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let's grab that Lurrus, and hopefully we can make use of that. This might be a long day because I need to climb some percentages here. I guess we definitely should have taken the cage now that we've got a cat in play. Maya knows what's up, and a Woe Strider, so not looking great. Let's go for it and just hope that there's no removal. Right? At least getting some value from it with Alseid back to play. We need to enchant it and then protect it, but we didn't have enough mana, and I don't want to wait. There's another Claim the Firstborn. How lucky can one person get? That's fine though, right? So, this is going to be a nice quick loss, and we can move into some other wins. Another cat. Nice. There's definitely one way to do it. So let's see if we can take advantage. We do have the Blessing. Let's go in the air about it. They're tapped, so we can just like hold this. The thing is, they're just gonna kill us. No, the life gain will offset it. Right, we're up to 13, or 12, sorry. I don't doubt that they've got damage. Are you serious? If they have actually sorcery speed, so that's nice. They have to do something to it on the stack here. Now that we're tapped. 2 cards left, you know, how lucky can one person get, right? Lucky enough to get a Mayhem Devil. Very nice. Alright, we do have another counter spell, which is going to be great. It's just going to be, can we offset their damage output? Oh, they're going to go for it right now before we do. There's no way they can do 8 damage. We see 1. Alright. You see 2. Yeah, they can just damage us out here, can't they? Saving the oven for last on the Woe Strider. Yeah, GG, because the cat does one as well. And then the Woe Strider kills the cat. Isn't that disgusting? Putting that behind us, moving forward, and on to the next game. Alright, putting that behind us. No more Jund's Sacrifice, please. I would like a second land, so we're going to toss this. That's a little more than I want. We'll toss the planes to the deck, playing with 6. This is a really good deck. You know, I've climbed to the top 500 Mythic with this deck before, and, you know, I expect no less than top 1500 with it. We might have to play a little longer than I expected today, but we're making a run for it. Let's grab the life gain first. Brad Hessler, thank you for that Twitch Prime. Really appreciate it. It's been 3 months. I really appreciate you, friend. My bro! Let's just fold in. They either block or we get to draw. We get to draw, that's great. We are playing Orja Enchantments, or Orja Auras, I guess you could call it. And some blue and whites. Curious Obsession, and oh, what is it? All That Glitters, which is actually still standard legal. Burning Tree Emissary to Pel Collector. No shock. Our turn, that's gonna be just dandy. Let's take our turn. Playing the lands. And honestly, let's just get up in the air. We shall fly above. Oh, cancel. To combat, please. LOL. Let's see what we draw here. All That Glitters. Don't mind if I do. We don't have to pay for the Savior, so we'll just play the Alseid of Life's Bounty instead. And they're on their 3rd land. Lovestruck Beast, that's fine. We've got life gain, so it's things like Primal Might. We can afford to take damage. We literally do not care about our health. We just care about their health. And yeah, we'll take our turn here. Land out. Glitters in play. We could send out a hello good game, but let's just get in there a little bit more. That's a 10-10 with life gain. And we'll send a heart, because they're going to need a hug after that. Woo! What's this, mono green? It could be Gruul for all we know, and it just got an awkward land draw. Regardless, I don't appreciate it. Enter the battlefield effects. So the Hushbringer could be a decent take instead of the Vanguard. Just kind of stop it at its root. Nothing to cage. Veto could take out a henge and a cleavage, right? Which we may need to do. But there's so many creatures that I don't really want to take it. We got a minute and a half left, 60 cards in deck. We took out the 2 Vanguards and we added the 2 Hushbringers. You know, I like punishment, but again, the enchantments do lose a lot of value if they get a Gem Raiser off. Spell Pierce is nice for the henge and for cleave as well. Which is decent, actually. Nice call. And 1/1 Vigilance First Strike I don't think is super relevant. It's great value, but I mean, I'd rather protect again against the henge and stuff. 40 seconds left. You know, always an additional savior is nice. You know, there's so much removal that Indestructible is good. If we can get that cycling with Lurrus, that's even better. The flying is really good. We don't want to drop that. "20 seconds left. 1 card to drop. Dun, 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 dun. Let's do 3 Hushbringers instead, and then we can keep our flying. And yeah. We shall pray that our opponent floods, and you know, this is just a process we have to repeat ad infinitum. You know, it could be worse. Oof, it is worse. They're ramping. Oh! You know, sideboard play right out of the gate. That could be beneficial. Don't you Burning Tree us. Oh, no! Okay, so that's something that needs to be addressed. Let's just go right for it. We can triple down on Hushbringer and still protect it with the Savior. Ooh. That's the quickest henge in the West, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. They are very upset about that first match. Goodness gracious. I'm like just scared for myself. Alright, well, we need the Savior in play. We definitely need to start stacking this up. The first strike will come in handy eventually. For some reason I thought we could drop 2 lands. You retard. We do have Vigilance in the air with life gain, which is helpful. We still can't block it, so down to 12. Not great. Love Strike Beast at face value. The Hushbringer does shut it down though. Also stopping the henge, which I've just realized. So that's good news. Taking a lot of damage here, not good, not good. Should we enchant their 1/1 so the Love Strike Beast can't attack? Right? At a certain point, what else do you do with your life? I want to plus up is a thing. Let's grab that first strike. We need the second planes. Let's just smack with Hushbringer. Si, senor. The Vigilance is nice. And now we can use Karametra's Blessing to give it, you know, a 6/7 to block one of their creatures. And again, their henge isn't triggering from Hushbringer, which is about the best move I've ever made. They're gonna need another heart. They're still at 20, which is so sad for us. And do we just take it? Or do we trade with their dumb creature? Let's hold the removal and chump block with this dummy. My turn, bruh. Let's get Lurrus in the mix. Still holding up this protection, and we smash. Up to 18 here. They're down to 16. And we are pulling this win out. They're like, why doesn't my henge work? Alright, we just take this on the chin. Not too worried about it. And we're in a race now, ladies and gentlemen. Another Lovestruck Beast, whatever. That's fine. Not getting a draw, not increasing the strength of their creatures. Our turn. They still get the life gain though, which is off-putting to me. They're not into it. It would have been a good match if we played it out, but I'll take the quick win. Alrighty, playing first. Rank number 71, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-wee! We got ourselves a match. Let's get after it. Let's go wide here. Take our hit for 2. We can give the bounty indestructible with the Savior. If not, Hushbringer enters, and that's really cool for us. Playing slow, that's good news. Our turn. Paying life for this. I think Hushbringer in play. Let's push up the token. It's awkward for them, right? Spreading the threat's always good for us. Not only do we become a 2/2. Alright. So if they have removal on their turn, they're gonna get it though still. Which sucks, but you know, we played it to our best, and we'll see how it pans out. That's a good field state. The third land in play. You know, they've got all mana possibilities here. They probably want to just kill Alseid. Hushbringer is a reasonable threat as well, though. Oh, Maelstrom Pulse on our tokens. Let's grab some life, 3 damage as well, down to 11. You know, we can protect Hushbringer, play Lurrus, play the Cartouche on Hushbringer. Oh, nice. Thoughtseize! They had to pay life for it at least, but it's really gonna help them out. It already has flying, but whatever. We get the draw. The obsession is oh so good. That's on the Hushbringer as well. That's a good recovery. Oh my gosh, down to 4. And we get to draw. And it's a blessing. Azorius Auras is the only way to go. Nissa is good. Too little too late in my opinion though. +1 for the land. That's fine. They take the hit down to 27. That almost breaks the bank. And let's just push up, I guess, and go in for lethal. First round is ours. Opponent is up next, and this Maelstrom Pulse is nasty. I hate the idea of a Nissa hitting play. It's like, I really want to counter that Nissa. They're gotta be playing Uro too, and they just didn't pull it, I feel like. The cage shuts down our Lurrus though, and that's annoying. But if they just thought he's our Lurrus, then what's the point of it even being there? Vanguard's good against their removal. I mean, I'm tempted for the Hushbringer to not be in there in case they do play Uro. Right? Last time we really relied on it. Yep. Let's drop an Obsessions. We have a minute left, so let's drop Punishment. Is this permanent? No, Enchanted Creature. So let's drop the Punishment. And let's take a Savior. And let's take... maybe it's Obsessions again. Instant or sorcery spell though. I gotta take non-creature. To try to just have as many options to hit Nissa as possible. Right. And we got the first win, which means even though we might lose this game, we're gonna be on the play, which is awesome. 2 Vanguards. This is great if they have removal. Ooh, all that glitters. That's interesting. That's a good drop. So Adanto Vanguard is similar to Seasoned Hallowblade if you guys are standard players. And when it attacks, it becomes the 3-1, which is a neat change. Ooh, what if they've got an Extinction event? Let's start out slow. We don't have anything to protect it anyways. Let's take the hit, see what comes of it. Nice. And, you know, this is super duper awkward, but... because, you know... reasons. Oh my gosh. So that's the passage. Their 4th land comes in. Right, it's untapped. And we're looking at down the barrel of an Extinction event for evens. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That's why I didn't want to play this Vanguard. And it's like, well, we have to play something. Where's the land? All right, we do have a Spell Pierce, which if we can survive this turn, that's gonna be right. That is a creature, so that wouldn't have worked, but man, do we have to make a move right now. It's got reach. It will gain, yeah, I think that'll be enough, right? negative. And then we hold up a Spell Pierce. The thing has Vigilance, which is annoying. Yeah, there's something big here. And we've now got to address this Gargaroth. Here comes Nissa, we're gonna counter it. Woo! Okay, so that's where the Dovin Veto comes in handy, right? Because it can't be countered. So let's see what we pick up, but I think that's game. It's annoying and I hate it. It's giving me the shivers. Well, that's not enough. Lurrus in play, probably walking into a counter. There's just no way to survive. Surprised they don't have removal. You dog. Good game. Into a fatal push. Oh! We can deal with the 3/3s. Obviously, they're gonna have reach, so that's a thing, and those gosh dang extinction events cannot hit the field. They're absolutely crippling. We need a real good hand here. That's not it. Frig, neither's this. Okay. I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's try our best. That's all that ever. Oh, we need that blue land. I can't play glitters on it and then just have it removed, right? That would be so heartbreaking. Even though it looks like That's what we should have done. Blessing, yeah. Ugh. We need the draw. I know they're gonna remove it, but... all removal, baby. A 2-for-1 special with Cry. That's delicious. Why did we not get a good draw hand? Why? We didn't believe hard enough. Stop it. Hey, maybe we just top deck them into Oblivion? No land draws here, only permanents. Which oddly enough we can cast. Give me a blue. Give me some other jazz. Uh-oh. Sure wish I could spell burst that! Oh yeah, bad draw cause bad player. Rip. Rip. I got dogs though. End turn. And you know, I think this is gonzo. We're donezo. Laugh it up, Oink Mage.
The land fights for us.
Why? Why? Woof. All right, let's make this work. Much friendlier hand. Woof woof, baby. Some Esper Jazz, for sure. Let's just lace in. And that way all of our summoning sickness is gone. A little bit vulnerable here, but I want these all in play before our Spiritdancer. How do we not gonna land? One land, sir. Thank you. Play our Spiritdancer and get wiped on turn 4. We've got 2 times the indestructible though, so that could be alright. On us, thus, and all is well. We avoid the wrath. We get a draw. The blessing basically wins us the game. Land is awesome. 5 damage, 2 life. With an additional draw. That's GG's. These punishments will come out. Obviously there's no creatures here. All that glitters on the Spiritdancer. Take the draw. Let's take another draw. That's lethal. Woo! Alright, we need more of this. Right, so these punishments can go. Uno, dos, tres. And in lieu of the punishments, we'll take another Savior. And we will take a Veto or 2. And that takes us to 60. The first strike was kind of irrelevant. Going wide is nice, but... I would rather I miscast a few spell pierces. Right, let's go! I think that's a decent sideboard, and you know, as we begin to play more of these matches, our sideboard decisions are going to become more fluent, much more quick and on demand, and eventually almost what one might describe as reflex-like. Ugh. Words get blocked up in my mouth, I don't say it no good. How much cheese have you eaten? Oh, I had so much cheese, bro. How much cheese is too much cheese? Any amount of cheese. There's not a single creature here. We got 2 land though, and we've got some juice, but we are really gonna require that good draw against a control deck. I gotta keep it. You know what? It's not ideal, but we're on the draw. Ah, we don't get it. So, you know, let's just get this in play. We'll take it slow. I don't foresee an instant or sorcery that upsets the game here. Or 2. Right, it's gonna be a Maze Mind Tome, nothing. And now we're in with our Spell Pierce, which is great. And we're in with 2 Spell Pierces, which is even better. And we have a miscast, so all of our sideboard counters are here. We just need to find some creatures to get all the glitters on, and hopefully we can roll out. A dog would be great, a nice 1-drop would be cool. A Spiritdancer, I guess, would be even better. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's Spell Pierce that. There's no need for Lurrus yet, so we will end our turn. Needing a creature card. What else you got? Search for Gauntlet is amazing. Pay 2. They can't counter the Veto, and I think they do have a counter spell there. There it is. There. Let's cook some flavor onto this dog. It's an odd thing to say. I don't cook dogs. Cats? Maybe. We're just banking on this miscast to protect us, right? Let's miscast that. And we get a decent hit here. They do get a chance to remove it here. And I think they've got it. Yeah, shoot. Elspeth doesn't hit. That is so good for us. Oh my gosh. Lethal in 2. We hold up a Spell Pierce for the win, maybe? Oh no, it's more expensive now. Shoot, we should have played our Vanguard. We do have the counter. Come on. Shark Typhoon, which we cannot counter cycle. That's frustrating. Let's Lurrus over. We hold up a Spell Pierce. Oh, Kaya can exile it. Shit! It's a 1-drop. Motherfucker.
Better watch your back from here on out.
Alright, this is not good.
Against many.
Esper Walkers. This is actually a deck that I helped popularize. Heartless Act, not bad. We're still going after it. We have to use that Dovin's Veto. They're gonna make us use it now, and then they get a full turn to remove it. Oh, upsetting, upsetting. I thought we had this. I thought we had it. We'll get there though. We'll get there. Nice. But now we don't have our Spell Pierce. Shit! We should have went in with that Vanguard long ago. That's on me.
I'll be back. Good for you.
Kai is very good against us.
Keep an open mind.
They're up to 13 here. That Obsessions might save us. Passing our turn. If it doesn't attack, it gets sacrificed, so we do have to hold on to it until next turn. Land for Scries, good for them. Narset's down to 1, so there'll be no scrying there. The Dream Trawler does win the game, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Losing some things from our grave, which I guess at this point doesn't really matter. Land. Land. There's no way around it. Dream Trawler. Going wide might actually be nice here, rather than the flying, because there's no need for flying, but there is a need to go wide. Interesting. Okay. The Vanguard is not that bad of an opening card. They've got no 1-drop. That's fine. No instants of sorceries anyways. This is good. That's even better. Let's get some Indestructible in play first. Let's also go wide. And grab Vigilance. We hold up our Miscast. Protect it. It also has Indestructible. Miscast protects against exile, and the Vanguard is protected from Indestructible. So third land, Narset gives us a free turn.
The focused and disciplined encounter no. I have just the
I don't want to bring Lurrus into hand. But I kind of do. It's just 2 wasted damage. It's actually not that bad.
overwhelming.
Let's make them go into our hand to get it. Right? Instead of that being a bad thing, let's make that a good thing and they're wasting their turn on it. Search for Skanta, that's nice. The cage shuts down Lurrus. Okay, that's fine. Still gonna bash you with it. Down to 8. We have a miscast open. Lethal on board. Field wipe gets 100% interrupted. Oh, ho, 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 ho. They can pay 3 because... No, I thought Azcanta was a land. We just squeaked through there. Let's give him a hug. That was a hard-fought match, and, you know, unless they've got removal for 2 on Lurrus, that's gonna be game. Chat made me do it. We might get roped here. That's why we always send out the heart after. It's like, we're saying this with love. This is a good match, bro. I have to say hello, good game. It's like in my DNA. When I first started the channel, some people got really upset with me. They're like, you're never going to be successful with that attitude. It's like, whoa. Just a brand I'm trying to build, bro. Not actually meaning to disrespect people. But I can see how it gets taken the other way. And that's fine. Actually, you'd be surprised how many games I won in Mythic just by dropping a mountain and saying hello, good game. It's enough to, if you could just trigger people. You know how when you're playing, you're so frustrated and you get triggered and it's just like the tiniest little thing just turns you off and you're like, fuck this game. Yeah, be that tiny little thing and you'll win a lot of matches. Oddly enough, like if you played Dimir Rogues right now and just hello, well, maybe that wouldn't work for you. Pick your own. If I played Dimir Rogues and well, you can do it too. It's okay. Let's all go do it. Yeah, that would be salty. But if you were looking for wins, you know, I'm not going to say that's a great way to do it, but it will still get it done. Let's play the Savior. If it hits, it can protect one of our big baddies. What they need to do is use removal right now on the Vanguard, forcing us to pay 4 life and tap it before the attack phase. Yeah, but I think our opponent, you know, is going to take a lunch break, right? And, you know, we're fine with it. Stacking the wins. Make sure to like the video, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. And if you want insider info, like my draw percentages here, I get asked in every single video. And I tell you guys multiple times per video, Magic the Gathering Arena Assistant available for free within the Overwolf link in the description below. Check it out. It's going to up your win rate. And you're going to get into Mythic yourself. And, you know, maybe you could even use this deck if you like the looks of it and you love quick, fast games with a high win rate. Man, that's a good hand. I like that. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can beat mono white life gain. And best of 3 in historic? That's gonna be super duper awkward. If we get hit with a turn 3 Heliod, I'm gonna die. You can survive, Spiritdancer. Healer Hawk, that's no Heliod. Man, I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, a Sierra Ascendant. That's real good. It's real good! Oh, there goes our dancer. Wow, we're getting whooped. What I would love right now is a frickin' field wipe. Just like, screw you, man. It's gonna take more than that to get us, though, right? We need to keep them below 30 life. Oh, there's Heliod. Goodness gracious. I'm not really sure what happened there. Why'd they attack with their angel? Hey, that's alright. Speaker can now make an angel. I guess that's why they just wanted to life gain. No, they didn't get it anyway. First strike. That's just silly. We're so screwed here. We need our own life gain. I do like that land. They just take it. Down from 27. That's great. I would chump block the heck out of it. Oh, nice. This is disgusting. We need to get Alseid in the air to contend with these Healer Hawks and Angels. Yeah, that's not good. Need to find some form of vigilance. And we have no more draws. Man, that sucks. We should have just kamikazed in. Oh well, that match is a lost cause right away. Hushbringer is good. Baffling End is good as well. As far as what we get rid of, the Obsessions, I think, can go. The Eyes is really good. The Savior's not bad. Everything else looks great. Let's drop a Vanguard. It's hard to get a good draw hand today. Soul Warden? That's not good. Let's just get that damage input going. We have Lurrus, so we can trade with the Soul Warden. Let's just take our life. If it attacks, I'll still trade with it. I hate you, Daxos. Hushbringer is exactly what we need. Right, stop Soul Warden. We do have Vigilance, so let's get after it. Let's just take the hit, down to 17. That's a lot nicer. I don't think we need to worry about this at all. Just take the damage. Let's get up in the air. Keeping this island to discard through our Adanto Vanguard. Good damage, down to 11. Thank you for the raid, Killer Dub. Appreciate you, brother. Check out Killer Dub on Twitch primarily. He is the Mythic Tutor if you guys are looking for a little bit of guidance. Let's take our turn. Well, it's not great. I guess we just play it for the added protection. Hushbringer totally stops Soul Warden in its tracks, which is a lot of fun, and another big hit, down to 5. Lethal on board next turn. Little late for the speaker. I love Hushbringer. It saved us so many times today. What else are we doing here that could help us? Right? They've got a lot of creatures that I don't like. A lot of annoying creatures. I think we've got it tuned in though, so this is gonna be fine. All right, I think we can make this works. Make this works? What? I think we can make this work. LOL. Hopefully better than we can, you know, form simple sentences. Oh my god. Hopefully this helps. No removal. Okay. Off to a good start. I don't think they have removal. Down to 17. I like it. I like it a lot. That's not removal. They could still get it for 2. Oh, that is removal. Shit. That's very, very bad for us right now. Oh my god, we played way too hard into that. I was like, there's no removal, we're fine. Dang it! I'm just gonna try to mitigate their value now. Yeah, we played the long land. We should play this, and then we could have double dropped these cartouches. We can attack and threaten the Warden. Down to 21. They need more exile on Lurrus immediately. Are you serious? Wow. In what world? First strike, vigilance. We're down to 13. They've got us in the air. I don't know. Are you serious? I can't even. That's ridiculous. I'm about to be fully triggered here. Why would you attack with that and tap it? Okay. Just straight flexing on us now. I find that a little rude. It's fine though, we're gonna do our best. Let's get after it. It's a big hit. We're down to 10 though, is the frightening thing. And the vigilance might save us. Opponent down to 16 with massive amounts of life gain. What? Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Jesus. It's ridiculous.
Your soul can inspire others.
Yeah, one good top deck deserves another, right, boys? Why are you attacking with Daxos? Just tapping an amazing blocker. And we pull a frickin' land. Alright, so Doctor of Time, rank 511. Let's get after it. Ooh, Gruel, gross. Let's keep it slow. All right, no blocks here. The Mammoth is as good as it gets for them. Let's go Spiritdancer. We'll buff it up. Pick the draw, so at least it replaces itself. Vanguard can swing in for 3. We do have Indestructible through Selfless Savior, so, you know, that's quite nice. Gruel terrifies me. There's no Ember Cleave, so we can just chump block. Nice. We're gonna deal with the Mammoth. Let's draw another card here. Getting it out of anything Gruel range. I guess we should have waited because we do get another draw here. We also have a 6/8 with Vigilance. Collected Company is not good. Hopefully they whiff. I should never be allowed potato chips by the computer. I'll eat a whole bag. I'll do it. Trying to avoid that. I'm worried about the Spiritdancer, and it looks like we get it. They must have whiffed. Can't beat 86%, but we can beat 511. Gruel me once, gruel me twice. Gruel, gruel, gruel. I mean, the Spell Pierce is really nice for the Henge and Cleave. Savior's great for Indestructible. I think we drop the Obsessions because attacks are hard. And we'll snag a Baffling End. Down from 97% when we lost to the 86%, so let's try to get some of that back. This looks like it could be okay. Our opponent does play first. Burning Tree Emissary, that's great. Into a Stomp, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and say that that was their only removal though, and our Spiritdancer can survive. I believe only 4 cards in hand. Player land, player giant. Nice. No blocks. Let's draw it out. And this should be stronger than anything a Gruul deck can kill. We have Vigilance, we can attack. I like it. That's a good hit. They pay life down to 11. Palp Collector in play. Goblin in play. Why would they pay life? What's the spare mana for? Interesting. Let's give our guy flying. And I believe lethal. GG. RIP. That is a quick aggro win. Sorry, Gruul, and sorry, Doctor of Time. We're coming for you. We want top 1500 at least, so we're going to see you a couple times again. Not a great hand, but we will keep it. More Gruul. Gross. Sadly, we have no 1-drop, so it's going to be hard to get ahead of this. 2 Palp Collectors. By golly, they're just trying to upset us. Hushbringer can shut down that collector ability, but it's really prone to removal before we can get it buffed up. Bone Crusher Giant, you know, so many things can kill the Hushbringer right here, and that makes us so sad, yeah? Primal Might gets us. This does not feel good. Maybe if the Dancer can survive, but if not, like, we need land to get on top of it. We can't be playing 1 card a turn. You won 2 MCs a turn? Yeah, that's great. I think we actually survive here, though. No way. Oof. Where's the land? We need Vigilance so we can attack and defend. And we're gonna grab a land here. There it is. Chump Blocker as well. There's no way they hit something for that much on 2 mana. So we're up to a 9/11. First strike with Vigilance. Land where else is going to chump block. What? They take it? Woohoo! Let's take another draw here. I don't know how we've pulled this one around. We were in such a bad spot there. That was ridiculous. Gruel, gruel, gruel. How I distaste the... Unless I'm playing it. If I'm playing gruel, I love it. So we're going to take the pooch. I'm going to toss the Obsession. And I'm going to take the Baffling Ends to hit their creatures. You know, I mean, this would be great to potentially counter that Bone Crusher Giant or something, but we'll do our best. We've got a 1-drop, and we've got a really nice 2-drop. Can we get some land? Please, top deck land. Yes! The Savior can protect the Spiritdancer from a stomp. No attacks, end turn. Oh no. Oh, the Verocidon. It's a nice play. We cannot gain life here, that means that sucks. Well, actually we can, we'll just get rid of it. Hopefully we get a lands. We don't. Ouch. We can take our hit for 1. We're still in so much danger. Oh, Spellbreaker. 3/3, no, 4/4. That's fine. So we only get hit for 3 here. Still not good. Where's that land, baby? There it is. So this isn't an aura, it's just a regular enchantment. I still think it's our best bet. Just taking the Spellbreaker. Another Savior in play. And, well, we do hit for 1. Where are the auras, man? Still 2 counters on Heliod's intervention. No blocks. Sucks. Another Pal Collector. We need a single aura, man. Like, what's going on here? Let's bring Lurrus into our hand. Pass our turn. I don't know where our land is, man. That's really good. Oh, I guess we could have double blocked and given the other indestructible. That's my bad. We just took 2 damage we didn't need to. What the hell? This is ridiculous. Sick land, or not even land, just sick draws. Every non-aura in our deck. We stop the non-trample damage, but we still die. I don't know. That was just like really awkward. We're not gonna take this lane down though. We got it. Playing first. Alright, awkward, but it'll go. Right, we can go really wide with these cartouches on turn 2. Ready to rip. Don't forget to like the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. 500k gem giveaway. Magic the Gathering Arena Assistant available for free in the Overwolf link description. In the description below, anyways. We're starting to burn out, you guys. I'm getting tired. And, you know, we didn't reach top 1500 like we wanted to, but we'll get there. We're just still kind of sitting around that 97%. I hope to get a win here. Move to 98. Made a positive percentage gain at least today. So much land. Right, spreading the fun around. We do have 2 creatures with first strike, so that's fun. Which means the Pelt Collector can't attack this turn. Ooh, it could stomp though. Nice. Sure wish I had combo cards. It could use a Goblin as Riot as the +1/+1. Protection from white. That's good. Nice sideboard play, bruh. Are you serious? Okay, we pick up one of their creatures. Maybe they brick. Maybe they brick on land. Right? I don't even know, man. We need to get lucky here, because that Unchained Berserker is gonna unleash hell upon us. Another collector. Gross. Land is not good either. It's tapped, it can't defend. It's a good defender. Nice. Hushbringer can shut down these other goons. Very nice, down to 12. Hushbringer helps. There's still so many things that get us. Another emissary, nice. Oh, Hushbringer! How I care for you. They were expecting to play that mana after. Ooh. Absolutely do not think so. I need Hushbringer to survive. And then we can Lurrus this Cartouche into play again. I think we're coming out ahead. Sign me up. I'll attack with the other 2/2, even though they could double block it. Which they decide not to. Just a single block, which is fine. It is Vigilance, which is cool. They need to kill Lurrus. The Blessing's great. Let's take our regular hits in. That's fine. Just playing the Savior now. So we have Alseid, we have the Savior. All great things. Another Berserker, nice. It's a good thing we've got life gain. I bet they're just begging for a Verocidon. Land. Let's take our hit down to 6. We're at 22, and we do hold lethal the next turn, so we can just go wide. Right? Unless they play 2 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so they've got blockers now. We don't really need the life gain. And we also don't take damage due to the Hushbringer from the Verocidon when creatures enter. And grinding this one out. Lethal next turn. Questing Beast is good, but it's not enough. We're at 24, that takes us down to 20. And we have a lethal in the air. Let's draw a card for fun. Pretend it was our blessing. It wasn't, but... Boom! Alright, we get another win, and... Where did we rest for the day? 98%, so, you know, it's a hard grind, but we'll get to the top 1500 by the end of the month. Don't you worry. Alright, I wish we just went undefeated, hit top 1500, no big deal, but, you know, we did enter at, like, what, 96% or something today, and we stopped in at 98, so that's fine. As long as we can make those small incremental gains consistently, that's enough for me, and that should be enough for you guys as well. It's not, a race, it is a marathon, right? It's a long month, and you just want to make sure that you end consistently with it. So again, thanks for your time and attention. If you guys are interested in more historic content, let me know. If you guys want to go back to the standard, again, let me know. I want an argument in the comments, standard or historic, what's right for you guys. I'm trying to sprinkle in a little bit of both right now and keep the game fresh and fun while being competitive for myself to get that top 1500. So thank you for your time and attention. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to a friend, blah, 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 and we'll see you again next time.